But first, it's now just 2 weeks until Megalab 99, when we ask you to phone in and take part in the world's biggest interactive experiments ever. We'll be creating a record-breaking single over the internet, attempting to move a lighthouse, and we'll have the annual Turing Test to find out whether in 1999 computers can converse as well as humans. It's an idea that's found its way into many a sci-fi fantasy.
I've devoted all my run time to looking for a loophole in the prison regs, and I think I've come up with something which means you can serve your entire 2-year sentence in just 14 weeks.
Oh, brilliant. What have I got to do?
Become a dog.
A dog?
According to my databanks, dog years are 7 times shorter than human years. As a plan, you can't fault it on its mathematics.
Well, to help us with the complexities of computer talk, here is Holly. Welcome to Tomorrow's World.
I've just come from Tomorrow's World, and this is nothing like it.
Oh. Well, you and I can communicate with absolutely no problem at all, can't we?
Right on, babe. You wouldn't like to come across and give my screen a bit of a wipe, would you?
No, the point I'm really getting at is, do you ever think normal computers could ever be as sophisticated as you are in communication?
No chance.
No?
Not a hope. No way, Jose.
All right, thank you. Well, maybe one day we'll all have Hollies, not just the Red Dwarf team. Don't know if that's a good idea or not. That's what the Turing Test is all about. Back in the 1950s, Alan Turing, the father of computing, created a test of computer intelligence, the Turing Test. He said that once a machine's conversation was indistinguishable from a human, then it could be called intelligent. So far, no computer has passed the Turing Test, but last year we gave you the opportunity to test out the best of what are called computer chatterbots. And this year we're doing the same, only this time we want you to check out the chat of the current top 2 UK chatterbots. You can take part if you're on the net. All you have to do is log into our website, the address is at the end of the show, follow the instructions and then vote on whether you're conversing with a human or a machine. And Norman Lovett, the comedian who plays Holly, will be back in the studio on Wednesday the 17th of March to see if his sophisticated circuits can spot the difference between silicon and grey matter.
I declare the 1999 Tomorrow's World Turing Test open. Peter.
Now, take a look at this. This rather ordinary-looking papery material is at the leading edge of biotechnology.
Now, are computers getting smarter? For the 2nd year running, we've pitted human wits against silicon chips in our annual Megalab Turing Test, inspired by the great British mathematician Alan Turing. 13,000 of you have taken part in this week-long experiment on the internet, and we'll bring you the results shortly. But we've also invited 3 special guests to take part in the test, and the first certainly knows more than most about the battle between artificial and human intelligence.
Humans, intelligent, millions of years of evolution, and you can't even set your video recorders.
It's Holly from Red Dwarf, but tonight we want to talk to the human behind the computer personality. Comedian Norman Lovett, come on back here. And please welcome 2 people who've also had a few brushes with technology in their time. Best-selling science fantasy author Terry Pratchett and Jaye Griffiths from the series Bugs. Now, for our Megalab Turing Test, we want our guests to chat via their terminals to one of our mystery characters. We've got Pat, Alex or Robin in the tubes behind them. What they've got to decide is whether they're talking to a human or a computer chat box. So off you go, and we'll come back to you in a little while and see how you're getting on. Now, we haven't given them long, but here are the results of the Turing Test. Are computers intelligent enough yet to pass as humans? Now, Norman? You've been so involved in this conversation. You've been talking away to Robin.
It's the most important part now.
I'm sorry. I have to interrupt you.
This question tells me the answer.
We've got a show to do.
Okay.
You've been chatting to Robin. Turn around and tell me, what do you think? Human or computer?
I think it's a human.
You think it's a human?
Yeah.
Jay, turn around and tell me, what do you think? Human or computer for Alex?
I think it's a person.
You think it's a person. And Terry? Pat?
Human.
Human. So we have 3 humans, okay? Well, let's see if the people who took, somebody's got to be wrong, who took part in our week-long internet test agreed with you. First of all, Robin, Now, Norman,
That's me, isn't it?
only 12% of our people thought Robin was human. So let's see if they're right. Let's see if you're right. Robin is actually a chatbot created by British Computer Consultancy. Now, what about Alex? Jay, you said human. 27% of people in our internet test thought Alex was human, which actually isn't bad. So, Alex, is there a nervous system in there? No, there's just discs. So, you were wrong as well. Sorry about that, Jay. Now, last but not least, that just leaves us with Pat. Terry, you said she was human. 63% of people in our internet test thought Pat was human. Let's see if they're right. And it's not just any old human. It's our very own Lindsay Fallow. I don't think we can include celebrities in our scientific test.
I'm amazed only 63% of people thought I was human.
Oh dear. Now, are computers getting better? That's the question.
They certainly are, because we ran this test last year and our top result was 18%, so about 1 in 5 were thinking that their computer they were chatting away to was human. But this year we got 27%, so that's 1 in 4. And 27 still sounds like quite a small number, but in reality, for a little computer to be able to confuse you, 1 in 4 times is brilliant.
And it's a big increase in a year, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, even if they are talking absolute nonsense.
Lindsay Fallow, I'm sure you weren't talking nonsense. Thank you
No,
very much.
thank you.
And thank you very much to all our guests.